All right. I actually came with a very sincere topic. What happens when your research is telling you something you do not want to hear? This was inspired by my work. My role right now is lead product designer at General Motors. And in my free time, I help the University of Michigan Nursing School develop machine learning technologies. So what I mean by research is 5 things: usability testing, competitive benchmarking, analytics, and if you're in e-commerce, sales, accessibility, and then design language. The number one thing you can do is ignore it. Basically, F it. Research is telling you to follow certain things, and you're basically saying, nope, I'm good. But thank you. Thank you. I mean this is all sincerity. This is an option. The example I'm about to show you is an example I'm sure you've all used, and it ignores it on one fundamental level. It does auto audio, and auto video. It's Netflix. Safari and Chrome have made a conscientious decision to try to disable it, but Netflix basically gave them the finger and said, nope, we want to publicize Triple Frontier because it's a great show. I've actually never seen it. Has anybody actually ever seen this show? Is it good? I've not. Okay. Defy It is the second one. There are other more widely adopted options, but your design defies the trends. I mean this very specifically. You're like, nope, we know what we're doing. Google doesn't. Facebook doesn't. But we know it, so we're gonna stick with it. And I actually found 2 good examples. One of them I contributed, and another person in this room also did too. And that person's probably gonna laugh. The 2 examples I want to point out have menus in a responsive design, Nielsen Norman Group and Chevy. Shout out to Tim Solomon in the back. There you go. We actually had research that said, no, our options were better than hamburger icons. Nielsen Norman Group also does that too, and they get paid a ton of money. Food for thought. The third option is let it fail. You know it sucks, but you're going to do it anyway. You just really want to offer up something. They're just like, nope, we just really care about sick kids in Africa, and you're going to donate, and we don't care if you can't find the next button. You'll see my example shortly. And this is commonly referred to as dark UX patterns. There you go. Thank you. Anyone work here at Domino's, by the way? No? Okay, good. You do? Please fix this. I really don't. I just want my pizza, man. St. Jude, they do great work, just not when I'm trying to get a pizza. The 4th thing you can do is admit it didn't work. After receiving analytics or conducting usability testing, you're just like, damn it, it could be better. This has probably happened to everybody in this room, and I actually hope it does, because honestly, it makes us be better designers, admitting when you're wrong. And so this is probably the most sincere answer you can give. Usually the hardest to admit, because you have to look your boss in the eye and say, I fucked up, but it's very, very important. Sears does this. This is their homepage as of now. Yes, they did declare bankruptcy, but they haven't been liquidated yet. So, but there's a lot going on here. I have to admit, actually. But they actually do a lot of things that's great in e-commerce. Number 5, admit you don't know if it works. This is probably the hardest one to explain, but even with your research, you're still not sure how to improve the design. Admit this. This is okay. We're human. We are getting paid to improve stuff, and it's okay to admit you don't know. That's why we have bosses. That's why we have colleagues. That's why we have everybody in this fucking room, because we can ask. So the example I wanted to show, these are all toggle buttons. These are all technically right. You can use any of these, and it's okay to admit whether or not you think one is right or the other is not right. There are multiple material designs and different design systems that you can use, and it's okay to admit which one you don't know which one to use. So I just wanted to summarize with those statements. This is something that, honestly, I've really, really struggled with as a designer. And these 5 things I just wanted to share with all of you, so thank you for listening.